Let's talk about my man, the GOAT himself, Mr. Tom Brady. He's been doing a little bit of the rounds out here in the media. Of course, he's going to be one of the top guys on the NFL on Fox crew this year. This nigga's then started a YouTube page. He's got some real good vlogs on there. And he and the rest of the sports and entertainment world were in New York City last weekend for Michael Rubin's Fanatic Fest, the first ever Fanatics Fest. And he sat down with Stephen A. Smith for a live Stephen A. Smith show. And he said these things about the future of the current era of quarterbacks. He said, I think it's just a tragedy that we're forcing these rookies to play early. But the reality is the only reason I'm fucking up. But the only reality is the reason why we are is because we've dumbed the game down, which has allowed them to play. Now, as a fellow get off my lawn ass nigga myself, I have no problem with telling the youth, you need to get your shit together. Back in my day, we was tougher. But I also feel like he's right and he's wrong at the same time. And I say that because I say he's right in one fact where I do feel like the game is getting dumbed down a little bit. And he said that, with the quality of quarterback, I do feel like that the thing that this era is missing is, we don't have a lot of great quarterbacks anymore. You know what I'm saying? Not that they ever really were too many, but I feel like we don't have like the mid-tier guys who can still make like a big playoff run. You know what I'm saying? Like the Phillip Rivers who could get you to an AFC championship game. Dak Prescott's, the Kirk Cousins, the guys who in that middle range, they haven't been able to even win playoff games. I see what he's saying as far as like it's being dumbed down, but I also disagree with the fact when he was saying that, he feels like rookies are being rushed. I see where he's coming from, but at the same time, I disagree because jobs on the line. These rookies have to really be good right away, especially because they've been playing a pro style of game. College is way different than it was in Tom Brady's day. It's just full on air raid era, not just in National Football League, but in NCAA in college football. Back in the day, in Brady's day, they were handing the ball off 30 times. So it's a different era. So I do feel like these quarterbacks are a lot more seasoned than the typical rookie quarterback who came in during Tom Brady, Peyton Manning's time. I mean, we just made the jokes about Michael Penix Jr. and Bo Nix, who had all these starts already. Caleb Williams has over 50 starts in his belt. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot. These guys have already been prepared. So I see where he's coming from, but I also think he suffers from the thing that a lot of great players suffers from is why can't these niggas be as good as me? And I think that's the big thing that I take from that as well. But I do love Media Brady already. I was very, very hesitant about it, but I like what I've seen. I think there's one of those occasions where two things can be right at the same time. I'm going to go to our other media guy here, our guy Bang Wamsgans. Bang, what do you feel about what Tom Brady said? Do you think he's right or wrong here?
I mean, you hit the nail on the head for me. It's not even a lot to piggyback on. I think he's right, but he's wrong at the same time. And part of it is because ain't nobody gonna be as great as me. Ain't nobody gonna be as great as Tom Brady. But I also think you're right. That second and third tier, I say more than anything. That third tier quarterback, we ain't got it. We said it during the live show. Like, where's the Jay Fiedlers at? Where are the Chad Penningtons at?
Where the David Garage at, nigga?
Yeah, where's the Mark Brunels?
Yeah.
Like, where are those people at? Where are the what's my man name?
Where the John Kidners?
Yeah, the John Kidners, the Brad Johnsons. What's my man name?
Rich Gannon.
What's my man name? They used to play for Buffalo. They replaced him with Doug Flutie. Like, where's them at?
Oh, Frank Reich, nigga?
Nah, but you can name Frank Reich this too. Like, where's the Jeff Hostetler's at?
We don't have. That's a good one.
I mean, Tom Brady's not the first quarterback to say this, though. Kurt Warner has talked about this before. Even Troy Aikman has talked about
all the famers.
It's something that. And listen, Tom Brady's also, like you said, different because he's the GOAT, right? Like, of course, you're going to compare everyone to yourself when you're at the top. But like, we're in a weird time right now, especially with coaching, because the relationship between quarterback and coach is so right now especially is so key. And then you see these offensive coordinators linking up with these quarterbacks and doing so well. And then what happens to that offensive coordinator? Of course, he doesn't want to be an OC forever. So he wants to go get himself the next job. And then what happens? How much control do these guys have over the play calling in college? None, right? They're constantly looking over to the sideline, trying to figure out what to do. And then they're thrust in these situations in the NFL where they're kind of forced to, in Tom Brady's words, be a field general. And you can't do that if you aren't developed. It's true. He's not wrong. Not wrong.
And, as my guy Retro Rob just commented on the Instagram, what a Ryan pick set. What a Fitz Magic set. You know what I'm saying? What a Josh McCown's. Dante, what you think about what the GOAT said, man?
Jeff Blakes.
I get sick and tired. I get sick and tired of these old niggas retiring and then complaining about the game, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, for real. Like, I hate it. And I love Tom Brady. This is my favorite quarterback, favorite football player. But, bro, I hate when these old niggas leave and they want to bitch about the game. It's like, all right, bro, we don't care. Like, we don't care. We'll still have 13 million people watching fucking Cincinnati and Tennessee on Thursday night. Like, you can shut that shit up. Like, we don't care what you have to say at all. Like, I get sick of it, bro. Like, everybody, it seems like all of the greatest players want to lead the game and then complain about the game. That was one thing that was so great about Kobe, is that he would come back and talk to younger players and, you know, actually invite them out to his camps and work with them and train them and not just sit there and shit on them. You know what I'm saying? So, like, for Tom to be doing this as he prepares to go into the booth, I hope you don't get into the booth and start bitching for 4 quarters, because I'm gonna just watch the game on mute. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I'm a person where I don't need the analyst to watch a football game. So, like, if this is the type of energy he's coming with, I'm gonna just watch the game on mute, and I'm gonna wait for Greg Olsen to get back on my TV.
I'll say one. Speaking of Kobe Bryant, happy heavenly birthday to my man Kobe. He's been 46 today. But number 2, do you think that Brady be a hater? I'm kind of here for hater Brady. Like, for my entertainment purpose.
100%.
I'm kind of here for this nigga sorry. Like, he low-key called Daniel Jones sorry on at the Fanatics Fest. He's like, there's a bad quarterback. Let's just say Daniel Jones. He's like, oh, I didn't mean that. He's already got the media. Like, I would love for Tom Brady. But you know what? Let me tell you why this nigga Bo Nix is sorry.
Oh yeah, don't think he's gonna come in here and be like year 1 Tony Romo, where he's just breaking down plays. He's gonna be like, well, if that was me, I would have checked it over here to this guy. Like, I'm really,
what it's gonna be like?
This at all.
It's gonna be like what Peyton Manning be on the Manning-cast. Like, Peyton 100%. Can't understand why these niggas can't throw like him. Like, it blows his mind that they can't throw like him. And Eli be like, oh, nigga, I threw a pass like that before, but I got away with it. But I think it's gonna be kind of like with Peyton. Like, Peyton, we want to call these niggas sorry every week, but Peyton is so media trained. But when he sees a bad play and he doing this, like, I think you're gonna have Brady gonna be up there like the player haters ball. He gonna be like Silky Johnson. He gonna be talking about, let me tell you why Sam Darnold stinks, nigga. I'm here for hater Brady.
That paper on these player haters, old news, money on the other line, so I'm not gonna hold you. Money on the other line, so I'm not gonna